Good morning, everyone. Doctor Who, what I think might be the season finale, or the series finale. I don't think this show's gonna get greenlit for a second season. Even though people are online are telling me, oh no, it's already been, they already filmed it. They filmed these things back to back. I don't believe that for a second based on Russell T Davies' recent comments, so this might be the last time. If this is the season finale, I think this might be the last time we see this show for a very, very, very long time. But without any further ado, let's get into it. Is that how the TARDIS moves? We haven't actually seen how the TARDIS moves all season. Again, I know I'm very, very, very new to this series, but this is the first time we've ever actually seen this thing move. I thought it just teleported and that was it. Like they press a few buttons and it just boop and there it is. So you're telling me there's this flying telephone booth just going around the skies and no one's noticing it at all?
Gold protocols, everyone.
Again, oh no. Oh, I know you. You got very negative reviews for your special. But more importantly, the unit. Help me out here, people. Is this already an established group? Is this already a thing in the Doctor Who universe where they have these police that help the timekeepers out?
Helipad doors to open.
What the hell is this? Is this from like previous things? Because as I said many times, this is season 1, series 1 of Doctor Who, because now on Disney Plus, so everything else before this is canon? That's seriously how they enter? Is that how it happens every single time a doctor enters this building?
Give me the loving!
Wow, he's dressed normal? That doesn't happen. Rose, you're poking me.
Ruby, this is Kate. We love Kate. I knew Kate's dad.
No, we don't love Kate. Kate actually hates Ruby. Remember the episode where the old woman whispered something and she left? Oh wait, that doesn't happen in this timeline. Or does it? Who even knows at this point, though?
Nice upgrades.
Hot metal doctor.
Colonel Ibre.
Hot Metal Doctor. Wow, cinema writing as usual. Last episode, I sadly praised them. I gave a lot of credit to the writing staff of the last episode. It ain't looking good so far.
Has been working out.
I try. I get busy, you know.
Working out. That guy's arms are really skinny. Yeah, look at this guy's arms though. This is. Oh man, you've been working out. Okay.
Ruby, this is Morris Gibbons.
Nice to meet you, Ruby.
Again, episode 1. The doctor bragged about that he has nothing going on, no job, no taxes, no anything, but now it's, hey, I got this organization and I'm so friendly with everyone. Bad continuity.
I need your help. Because something really weird keeps happening.
What keeps happening? We haven't gotten anything. I know he's going to explain it right now, though. He's going to give the whole explanation of what's going on, but previous episodes, they've just been like, okay, here I am on a random planet doing nothing. Oh, here I am again on this other random planet doing nothing. We've gotten 0 little glimpses of a main storyline. Remember years ago there was a show called The Mentalist? It was one of those regular cop shows where a special person is helping the police force out with, his own newfangled way of doing things. Yeah, in that show, many little shows like that, though, they do have a main storyline kind of hidden within some of the episodes. And in that show, he was after this guy, Red John, that killed his family. So every 5 or 6 episodes, we might get a little breadcrumbs of a Red John here and there. But with this show, 0 breadcrumbs at all. Just, oh, hey guys, I have a problem. It hasn't shown up before, but we got a problem.
Everywhere I land, a woman appears. Look. She's an officer in the planet Pacifico del Rio. She's an ambulance. She's a portrait in 1813 and Okay. Okay. Hold up for a second. Yes, I saw online where it did say this woman was showing up everywhere. The doctor wasn't there for every scene. In the last episode with Rogue, it was Ruby talking to, I believe, the Duchess, and they were looking at that photo. I don't think the doctor saw that painting in that episode. That unit can find her and analyze her.
Why? What does it matter? She could just be some time-jumping person, and that's it, though. She's not actually doing anything to you, right?
She's always middle-aged, about so...
Middle-aged? Middle-aged is in the... She's always middle-aged, about so high, 60s. Middle-aged is 60s.
What? What? Wait.
Oh, we already know everything about this, Doctor. We've been surveying this woman for years.
This is when it changes. By me.
Bitch, what is with your eyebrows?
Susan Triad, IT genius.
Oh man. Don't you see?
No one sees anything. You've done a terrible, terrible, terrible job, TV showrunners, of making me remotely care about who this character is. You've merely shown glimpses of an old woman throughout this entire season, and that's it.
It's an anagram. S triad spells out hardness.
What the hell is going on here? Oh, it's an anagram. It spells TARDIS. It also spells a lot of other words too, I bet. It spells distart, you know? Who cares?
Obviously, thank you.
Even I got that.
No, you didn't.
Know that, but why?
You didn't know that. If you knew that, then why is the Doctor having to explain this to the audience? Why did you just waste 15 seconds talking about it?
She's called Susan.
Susan is the name of my granddaughter.
Susan's the name of a lot of people, too. Also, I did say this, I think in episode 2, I think that the Doctor's granddaughter was going to be Ruby's mother. So, I want, am I right on that one? Oh, and of course, Russell T. Davies wrote this one, which means we are in for a catastrophe on our hands.
2 months ago, and we were straight onto her.
Straight on to her for what, though? She hasn't done anything. Yes, I understand she's been in all these other episodes, apparently, but it doesn't matter. It's not like she is in charge of everything, right? And even if she is, who cares? So she's the ambulance bot in the Boom episode. So?
Evil genius with secret alien software.
Evil genius with secret alien software. What evil things has she done except being in a photo in the 1800s?
Hold on, excuse me. Doctor, am I being thick here?
Ruby, you're thick in all the right places.
How do you not know your own granddaughter? I mean, don't you recognize her?
How do I not know my own granddaughter? I'm literally a shape-shifting alien that's been around since the dawn of mankind, essentially. How did you not recognize? For all you know, she's a shapeshifter, and also, he probably lost his memory. And more importantly, you're saying, oh, my granddaughter's name is Susan. Oh, gee willikers, this woman's name is Susan too. It must be the same person?
Time Lords can regenerate their faces, like a disguise.
We keep the same names too, apparently. So you could change your appearance, you could change your gender, you could change your skin color, you could change all that though. However, you keep the same name.
Or sometimes we can hide ourselves away.
Hide ourselves away, but yet keep the same name. Good job, Russell.
That's so mad.
It sounds stupid. It sounds 100% stupid. Really dumb job.
I'm keeping this one for a long time.
The series is over, Shooty. It's over. You're not keeping this for a long time, man. It is over for you.
Probability of a trap, 95% and rising.
Shut up. What does that even mean?
I don't like it. Can't we just pipe in a bit of applause?
Oh, it was just a rehearsal.
Oh my god, why are we doing this? Who wrote that idea? Oh wait, Russell T. Davies did. My mistake.
West of us. She goes live at 1500 to the whole world.
Well, not food.
1500, was that like 9 o'clock or something?
What do you think, Mel? Well, it got me cheering.
Oh, that's Mel.
Yes, we know. She just said her name is Mel.
That's my mate Mel. Oh, you would love Mel.
Sorry, but
Bonkers.
Russell, please. Move the F along, man. Realistically, help me out here. At this part of the episode, we're like maybe like 5 minutes in or something like that. Six and a half minutes in this. There's no reason for anyone in the audience now to be thinking that Susan is anywhere near a bad person. At all.
Gonna be brilliant, Susan. I wanted to cheer. Call me Sue, pet. Everyone does. Thank you, Sue.
The dialogue here is garbage. What happened with the last episode, Rogue? The writing in that was brilliant. What the hell happened here?
We also have another mystery woman.
No, we don't. We have nothing here. I know you're right about to explain it. But we have nothing in terms of breadcrumbs. We got a guy going to different places doing random things with no correlation whatsoever.
Ruby Sunday!
Oh, you're gonna warn me!
What is happening? What is happening here? That's amazing. You look gorgeous. Shut up.
What does this have to do? So we have Susan, who is this omnipotent force that's been messing with them through the entire season. But let's stop for a second to have a slideshow about Ruby.
Good thing.
Look at this kid. He's like, what the fuck is going on here? Move on, Russell. You have like a half hour. You have a half hour, Russell, to get these episodes going. Waste of time, everything. Filler, everything.
Sorry, you've got a woman that you keep seeing and a woman that you've never seen. Is it the same woman?
Susan tried with him.
What? No. Why? Yes, she's going to turn out to be Ruby's mother. I understand that, but this makes no sense at all.
You've got a time machine. Doctor, can't you just go back and take a look?
No, we can't, because that would have solved the problem episode 1.
Nights that we need to see, and I have time locked myself out of it.
That's not like...
Why? Why would you do that? You're the doctor. You could do anything. In what universe? In what universe are you saying, oh, I have locked myself out because I cannot possibly do such a thing?
It was snowing the night that Ruby was born, and it keeps snowing all around her.
We haven't had Ruby with snow in like 2 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. It was something that happened in the earlier episodes, but after that, we never really got the snow going on with Ruby.
The last thing that I should do is take a time machine back there.
Why? Because it's snow? You're not actually explaining anything of why you can't go back there. You've given zero reason of why. You've given some half-ass excuse of it, and that's it. There is no reason in the space-time continuum, which breaking all of reality, you can't go back there and take a peek at who this is with binoculars from a mile away. There's nothing that says you can't do that.
CCTV footage. The camera was positioned in a storage yard 66 meters away.
Am I right, though? Is Susan Ruby's mother and the doctor's granddaughter? Is that Ruby? I was right. I was right. Not knowing a single thing about this show, I was right about it.
We've got it. Yeah, my gran asked for it because it's mine.
What kind of a plot convenience is that, though? Oh, yeah, I have this security camera footage from 2004 for some odd reason.
Black and white and snow at midnight.
Yeah, but look at our technology.
Why are we debating this? Why are we honestly debating any of this?
We can sharpen the image.
Look at our technology. We can sharpen the image. Really? That's your technology. You could sharpen the image.
I suggest we take Miss Sunday home.
Oh, thank you.
I'm coming too.
No, you shouldn't come. No, the ratings are bad enough as they are. Stay in your chair.
I took out that bit about coals to Newcastle. It doesn't really work in China.
Okay. What? Why would you say that? Mention India too while you're at it. Yeah, coal doesn't work in China. Yeah, neither do you.
You okay? All good? Just terrified, that's all.
Does this look like a super genius bent on world domination to you at all, though? I don't get any vibe from this woman at all.
90 minutes time, I address the United Nations. Best of luck, Sid.
But what, though? What exactly is TARDIS technology? They never actually explained it. They just said, oh, I hope it's in every home 365 days a year. Yeah, but what exactly do you do? Did no one ever see that thing in her hand?
Here it is.
It's just been sitting here, not a single bit of dust on it this entire time.
The Legend of Ruby Sunday.
Yes, The Legend of Ruby Sunday. What a prestigious story it is. Yes, my mother left me on the steps of a church Christmas Eve. This is your story, Ruby, that you should be proud of. The story of Ruby Sunday.
Maybe we can see my birth mother. If we can see her face just once.
You're out of... This is so dumb. So dumb. You have the technology of space and time and dimension travel. You could just show up. Oh, the doctor says, oh, I can't go there. Send someone else. I'm surprised you can't just tap into every camera of all of world human history. You're telling me you can't do that. You need a VHS tape.
Amazing technology. I mean, it can do...
They got amazing technology. They said they could sharpen the image and that's it.
I need you to look after Mum. It's only going to be for a couple of hours.
Why are you coming? No, you... So, the doctor can't go back to this time because he, for some odd reason, can't go back though. Why are you involving more people? Wouldn't that be the worst thing you could do is start bringing more people, especially civilians, that have no idea what's going on here?
nursed my old mum through diabetes and a hip operation. She died of an ulcer.
Why would I have you anywhere near my mother, then?
But that was when I wasn't looking.
Why would... shut up! This is the worst bedside talk ever.
Decided it's about time I caused trouble for myself.
You literally ran away when an older Ruby whispered something in your ear and you ostracized your daughter for decades. What are you talking about? Also, we never got any clarity, and the showrunners have no idea what she whispered to all those people.
I would love a cup of tea. Would you, sweetheart? Well, we'd all like a lot of things that aren't going to happen.
This just took a turn. Are we gonna get some plot?
Storm coming in.
Is she gonna off Mrs. Sunday?
He waits no more.
If you're evil, why are you monologuing here? Maybe you should be getting the tea, and as you're getting tea, being like saying things like that though. Oh, well, he waits no more. Also, this Avengers Tower? Who is the he? Wouldn't it be she? Isn't she the one that's gonna bring about, I don't know, world destruction? And also, where is the maestro?
He'd tell me stories about you when I was a kid. Tales of the Doctor, his eyes.
Yes. Remember the time that the Doctor stepped on a landmine for 45 minutes? Like, that was a compelling tale. Remember the time the Doctor was, giving directions to some bitch on a telephone call? Yeah, that was a great episode too. Remember the time the Doctor just disappeared after the first 5 minutes of the episode? Yes, compelling tales. Oh wait, you're talking about previous seasons, right? Previous series of Doctor Who. We got nothing. Nothing out of Shooty Gatwick at all that remotely goes to a compelling tale.
Different Doctor back then, Kate.
Yes, you were a quite different Doctor back then.
You've got a granddaughter, that means you've got kids.
Obviously. I'm sorry, well, not quite. How?
Not yet.
Not yet. Did you use the thread with the lesbian space witches from the Acolyte? Is that how you made a child?
You can have a granddaughter before a daughter?
Life of a Time Lord.
Shut up, people. Just go on with the plot. This is nonsense.
Never come back to see her. Why not?
Because I'm an idiot. Because I have no reason at all, and I have to come up with some convoluted way of, it would break human history and reality if I go back, so I secluded myself from watching my daughter and granddaughter grow up, and that's the penance that I have to bear.
I bring disaster.
No, you don't. No, I bring disaster. What disaster have you brought to this universe except the Raidens? And if you bring disaster everywhere you go, why were you so happy to bring Ruby along for the journey? Like, what? That just sounds like a crazy idea, right?
What if I go back and ruin her?
Oh, so I'm gonna take Ruby and ruin her. Okay, good idea. Yeah, she's looking at him like, are you special? What's wrong with you?
For what it's worth, I think you bring joy.
No, you shut up. I'm enjoying doing this, but you ain't bringing joy to anyone.
Do you think Susan Triad is her?
Obviously. You know why? Because I was right episode 2 when I said it. And this show is written by children. Of course it is.
Do you want it to be?
Or it's not, though. It's Mrs. Flood. Who the hell knows? And more importantly, who cares?
To what if you just said hello? To her face?
Can you imagine going to this woman and saying, "Hi, woman that is clearly way older than me and not remotely the same color of me. Hi, I'm your grandfather." Imagine how that conversation would go.
Her in the eye, would you recognize her?
Yeah.
No. Shut up. Yes, I would. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't at all.
Yes, but it's Triad's technology, the anagram.
The anagram. The anagram. It spells out TARDIS. Get over yourself.
Like Morris said, probability of a trap, 95%.
Why would it be a trap? Why would it be a trap at all, though? If okay, let's take a step back here, okay? If Susan is the granddaughter of the Doctor, and she's setting a trap for him, and she's been involved in every single episode, why didn't she just off him off in the episode Boom, where he was stuck on a landmine? Like, you literally had him stepped on a pressure landmine, where if he did anything at all, it would explode, and you have all these nurse bots shooting a taser in his ass. But no. I'm going to invent a technology and use my lifelong time on this earth and my wealth to try to enhance and help the world out, though. But secretly, I want to do it harm, though. And I'm doing this for 95% of the reason of trapping the doctor. Good idea.
96.
Shut up. It's a... You know, I can't see it. I can't see it at all. And also, more importantly, where did you get this number from? Explain to me why it's a trap and how. And also, a trap should involve you wanting something. This woman has everything. She doesn't need anything else.
Come on.
What if this is Ruby's mother? We've had 3 blonde white women so far. In Susan, this woman here, and I imagine Mrs. Flood, probably a blonde in her younger years. So, those are 3 potential people that could be Ruby's mother.
Love that.
Was that supposed to be a sad moment? I couldn't even tell.
In 65 minutes, it's 1500 UK time.
1,500 hours? That's like 6 p.m., right?
10 a.m. in the USA. That's...
Oh, I was really wrong on that one.
And I've got my daily DNA sample, which says that Susan Triad is...
Susan Triad, human, confirmed.
Oh, she's a human. That's good. Wow. Thank you, whatever your name is. Thank you for that. This woman is a human. Good.
Just because Susan Triad is nice doesn't mean she can't change.
It's written for children. It's so bad. Russell T. Davies cannot write to save his life or his job at this point.
It doesn't know it's a butterfly, and a phoenix is just a bird until it burns.
I got it!
This is so dumb. What is with these analogies? So she's good, but she can go evil. Yeah, that's called anyone in all of human history. I think Genghis Khan, when he was born, he was probably a really nice and cheery child.
I got it!
This is the key! Kate, do you have a time window?
It was absolutely forbidden to experiment with any form of time technology.
Do you have a time window?
10 floors down.
I don't get it. I don't understand. In one breath, he's like, I can't go back there and see these events because I can't, and this is the cross I have to bear. And then the second breath is, hey, you got a time window? Oh no, we can't use that though. Do you have a time window, smiley face? Awful. Russell T. Davies, stop it.
Standing at -0.1 seconds.
So is this like the Danger Room where they can just recreate the entire thing or Minority Report this thing? Is that what's going to happen?
This is rough.
Yeah, the ratings. You're checking out the scores on this show.
Window security.
An honor to work with you, sir. I've heard so much about you.
I've heard nothing good about you so far, but it's an honor to be with you.
Is that a Manchester accent?
Proud to say, Mom. Cheetah Mill.
Shut the hell up, all of you. We have more important things going on. Is Mrs. Sunday going to get offed by, what's her name, Mrs. Flood?
We can feed the time window using massive information from the VHS, actual positions of the snowflakes. Morris Gibbons?
Why do you need any of that? Just, it's not that complicated. Just go back in time and look at her. Have someone else do it. You have other people here, right?
Going to recreate Christmas Eve 2004. Come on!
Wasn't that the plan the whole Wait a second. He said, do you have a time window? And Kate's like, oh, we can't use that. He's like, do we have a time window? What was the alternate idea that they were going to do? Was the original plan to literally pop this VHS tape in there and then just sharpen it up a bit? From a camera footage from across the that was their plan. When you have this Danger Room / Minority Report recreation with 3D technology where you can see the snowflakes, you're telling me this was not option 1? What is going on over there? Russell T. Davies, is this a cry for attention? Is this a cry for help? Russell T. Davies, what is going on in your brain? I hope the tape just splinters and explodes. It's probably going to. There is no way at all that this is going to work out 100% perfectly. As soon as they see Ruby's mother, the tape is going to explode. Calling it now.
There it is.
There it is. Let's just sharpen the image. We'll be able to tell what's going on.
Someone watch every Christmas Eve.
Why? Why do you watch it? Why? That's like watching the wedding tape after the divorce. Why would you do this? Hey, let's gather around the fireplace and watch the time that my mother abandoned me. Yeah, what a glorious event.
You can't see anything. The CCTV wasn't even pointing at the church.
Then why do we have it?
Snowflakes fell on a southeast axis.
You are the worst people in all of Hollywood. Why would this be a line? And why would this is the camera footage? It's all bad. This show doesn't deserve a second season. Ah, yeah, great answer, Ruby, after this ridiculous bullshit explanation. Ah, okay. You know what? I know what's going to happen. I'm going to predict this. Like I said, as soon as they see the woman's face, everything's going to go to hell. The screens are going to explode. They're going to be trapped in this VHS or something crazy like that. Calling it now.
I lost my family to the most terrible things.
Why would that bring me any comfort whatsoever? Who are you?
Security at Gold Alert.
Why does he have a machine gun in here? Because things are obviously gonna pop off pretty quickly, but realistically, if everything was working out perfectly, why would you need a gun here?
Left me at the church on Ruby Road.
And what else?
It was snowing.
Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to... You have the VHS tape. Why are you wasting time with this?
It's snow. That's impossible.
I'll tell you what's impossible. Haven't turned it on yet.
Episode 1, it ended where the doctor was looking at Ruby's DNA. Are we ever going to get any clarity of what he was looking for?
And this fixed point on Christmas Eve is the wildest I have ever seen.
Why? Why is it? We're never going to get an answer for this. If they can't even explain what old Ruby was whispering to people to make them run away from her, we're not going to get an explanation on this.
We did it! We brought it back!
You literally turned on a VHS player. That's all you did. You turned on the VHS player and pressed play.
We've got sound and vision.
Do you not normally? Why are you so perplexed by this? Is this the first time this has ever worked?
I've never seen the window this strong.
It's kind of grainy and trying to render every second. What are you talking about? What is it normally?
You've given it the greatest power of all, memory. Time is remembered. Memory is time.
You are the worst writer in the history of Hollywood. That's it. Russell T. Davies stands alone as the worst writer that has ever existed.
What happened on that night?
I don't know. Shut up. We're looking for it.
Ruby in the doorway, and then she walked away.
Why are you explaining this? I understand you're explaining it for me, who at first did not watch the first episode of this, the church on Ruby Road. I understand that this is great you're explaining this for me. But what about the other people that have already been watching this entire franchise this entire time? You're just wasting time explaining to them though. But you're taking the time to tell me, who didn't watch the first episode, what's going on? Thank you very much, Russell. I appreciate that.
There she is.
Oh my god.
Hey, here's an idea. What if you just, bend down a little bit and you can see under her hood? Would that just ruin everything?
Why can't we see it properly?
Because it's bad technology.
Mom?
Ruby, it's not your fucking mother. Ruby, you realize that this is a tape, right? This is not someone you can interact with. What are you doing? I'm gonna go over there and hug this VHS tape.
You can't do this.
She's my mom.
She's my mom. You idiot. You know you're watching a television show, right? You know when I'm watching Lord of the Rings and Gandalf is clinging to that bridge, I don't jump at the TV and try to help him up.
Can she see us?
I don't think she can, but you can.
You don't think she can, though. You're watching a VHS tape. What do you mean you think she could see you? That's not how VHS tapes work.
Look at her face. Look.
What does it matter if you see her face, though? This was in 2004. This woman is ancient right now, if it is your mother. You're going to tell me that a woman from Ruby, you were born in 2004. You look a lot different than when you were a baby, right?
I want to see her.
Okay, chill the F out, woman.
Did anyone see her face?
Obviously not.
No, nothing.
Nothing, sorry.
Colonel Chidozi,
What? Why are you ready to go right now, though? You got your hand almost on that trigger. What are you expecting to happen? Oh, also, sorry. I couldn't make out her face. What if you did? What if you did? Dare I say, I might know what Ruby's mother looks like. Probably a white blonde. Based on what Ruby looks like. I don't think she's Jamaican or Chinese or Korean or Indian. I'm assuming she's a white blonde.
Why?
Why? Because we didn't see it. Why? Because the footage is grainy. Why? Because she's not revealing her face. Because she's under a hood. That's why.
I am arriving.
Again, look at his outfit compared to now. Look how ridiculous this man looked back then. And now he looks so much cooler. What happened?
That's me.
Yes, we know. Thank you.
If time is memory and memory is time, then what is the memory of a time machine?
I don't know. I don't know, and I don't think anyone in the history of forever, and for all going human history, will ever care about that question.
Why she stopped?
I don't know, maybe she's regretting the idea that she's gonna dump this baby off on a church.
I think she's crying. She's given away her child.
Wow, I called it.
Time keeps changing.
Did my mother see you?
I don't know why she was pointing at me.
Also, what is Officer over here doing? He's getting ready to gun down someone.
She's pointing at you.
What are you doing? Are you gonna shoot a hologram? Like, what is the logic of what's going on here? Explain to me this situation. This guy's in a hologram room. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna pull out my gun and get ready to go.
Dozy, you will return to your position.
Why are you moving? Can't you just move the camera footage? This guy is like a red shirt on Star Trek. He's done. He's gonna explode right now.
Maybe if I try a different angle.
Why are you going? You realize that you're really not on that street, right? That you could just, point and click and drag the footage around, if I'm not mistaken.
Colonel, be careful.
Be careful. You're in a hologram. Am I supposed to believe this is not a hologram?
No, don't.
Ruby, you can't touch her. Where's the officer? He went behind the box and now he's gone.
She's gone.
She's not, you idiot. It's a camera footage. Can't you just access another camera from somewhere else? And you're telling me this is the video that you've watched every single Christmas Eve? What a horrible way to spend your Christmas Eve and your birthday too.
Doctor, can I ask?
Morris, a second, please.
You're right. We just need to extend this episode a little longer.
Is that...
Where's the officer?
Where's...
Why are you getting your gun out? Is this still in the simulation? Obviously it's not going to be, but why would you assume anything other than that?
Colonel Chidosi, you will report at once. Can you hear me?
No, clearly I can't.
Is it now, or is it 2004?
Have you tried maybe turning off the machine and seeing what happens?
No.
What is it though? Is it coming from my mother?
I don't know.
I don't know, Ruby. Shut up.
Is it us? Does it come for us?
I don't know, Ruby. Shut up.
It's the beast.
You know less than anyone else in this room.
Winston, where are you? Are you still in this room?
My God, it doesn't end. They're still asking for this guy. He's clearly gone. Turn off the simulation. It's that simple.
That's him.
How is that him? How is that ominous sounding monster him?
He's alive.
He's alive. I don't think it sounds like he's alive at all.
Hey, soldier, I'm Celia, Tameside girl.
No one cares. Shut up. I hate the way they write Ruby. I feel nothing for her.
Where are you?
Just turn off this. Just turn it off. It's not that complicated. Turn off the thing.
I am in hell.
Jesus Christ. What is going on with the writing? I hate to be a broken record here. It's bad. It's bad all around. Okay, so I was kind of right with my prediction of what was going to happen, right? I did say when they saw Ruby's mother's face, things were going to go to hell, so I was a little bit off on that, but still right at the same time.
He looks like he's been dead for 100 years.
No, he doesn't. He looks like he died and got covered with dirt. Like something exploded and covered him with dirt. If he was dead for 100 years, wouldn't he be a skeleton? Why is she mad at him? Why is she looking at him like, oh yes, this is your fault? How would... What? This is a simulation.
Take me to Susan Triad.
Why are you assuming that Susan Triad has anything to do with what's going on right now? Just, again, this is, again, really, really bad writing by Russell T. Davies as usual, but we shouldn't remotely think that she's involved in this at all. Why didn't you do that in the simulation room? So you got out of the room, you got in a car, you traveled all this way here, and then you're gonna punch something out of anger? I'm gonna punch this door, and then do a twirl, and then sit.
I sent him forward.
That thing killed him.
There has been zero explanation of what actually happened.
Is your granddaughter? Then she might be the key to this.
And if she's not your granddaughter, this has all been an entire waste of time entirely, and the world is doomed and we wasted our time doing this. Those are the two options. Either Susan is heavily involved, 100% dare I say involved in this, or she is 0% involved.
Whatever that thing was, it burnt itself out of the time window, but it survived on the VHS.
No, it wasn't there before. I swear to you, every...
Shut up, Ruby. Obviously, it wasn't there and something is going on here.
Could I introduce my friend?
Not right now. We're about to go on.
Hello, hi there.
How are you going to answer this question? Just from the point of view of the doctor, you're going to ask Susan if she has been involved in all of these previous episodes and has been doing all these things throughout all of human existence and all the galaxy and all of whatever, and then somehow was involved in the giant space monster that that turned the dude into dirt. Like, how are you going to remotely word this to her?
In 60 seconds?
Susan, I need to talk to you just for a couple of minutes.
No, we do literally have 60 seconds. I can't go on now, but sorry.
God knows I don't get enough sleep.
Why not?
I get a lot of dreams.
What do you dream about? Do you dream about a girl called Lindy?
Okay. Lindy was one of an entire society of people inside the dome with the Dot and Bubble episode. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called, though. There was a whole society of people living there. It wasn't just Lindsay.
Do you dream about being an ambulance?
No, I dream about being a fire... Shut up.
Being an ambulance?
Yeah, thank you. All the ways to word that. Yeah, do you dream about being in an ambulance? No, I dream about being a fire truck. Shut up, everyone.
Found something at the heart of that shape.
What is it?
Is it him?
It's the TARDIS.
Oh, this got ominous fast.
Probability of a trap, 99% and rising.
Thank you. Thank you, Q. Go, stop freaking out. Go back and save them.
Okay, I've got to stay here.
No, you don't. You have to go save the TARDIS. And, I mean, the people from being killed by the TARDIS.
I think Susan Triad is a part of it.
Okay, and if she is, what is she gonna do about it? Let's just say, for example, you go to her and say, yes, I am 100% involved in everything. Okay, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing.
On my orders, all non-essential staff will clear the room right now.
Why are you... No, everyone should... Non-essential. Everyone should leave the room right now. What does that mean?
It's my honor to be here today.
Do you really not have an audience? Why would this ever be a thing?
Technology spreads lies, fraud, and riots.
Wow, really on the nose here. What side are you guys on again?
We need you here right now.
It'll take him like an hour to get there anyway. You should have locked the room down before this.
Stewart, Commander-in-Chief of the Unified Intelligence Task Force, and I demand that you show yourself.
Russell T. Davies, people. The man writing this show into the toilet and into cancellation. No one to blame but himself.
He is hidden in the howling void. He is hidden within.
said this thing was broken.
It's starting to remember.
It's a machine. It can't remember anything.
We'll step away from your desk.
You realize she's possessed, idiot.
There is insensate.
Doctor, she needs you.
The god of disaster.
Whatever it is, here it comes.
Maybe you should stop walking towards it, random human being that can't do anything about the situation. Are we supposed to know what this is? And oh, Shooty. Come on, man. So the Egyptian gods are here?
Probably trap.
Thank you, idiot.
Why don't you try to help?
That's not what happened to the other dude. He was just covered in dust.
The god of death.
I wonder if this is, I'm actually going to look this up, though. I'm curious if this is actually Egyptian lore at all, though, because I know Seth is an Egyptian god, but I don't know about all this other stuff. Okay, now gun her down.
Did you think I was family, Doctor?
So she wasn't family? Remember the first episode, Space Babies? Dare I cite this episode of all things? When the Doctor and Ruby were running away from the monster that was made out of snot bubbles and tissue paper, he was questioning why was he running. He's like, I'm never afraid of things. And then they found out that this being was made, like I said, from tissues and diapers and crap like that. And it's made as a scary story for the children to overcome, and that's why it screams at a certain decibel that incites fear. So that was, again, episode 1. The Doctor made it seem like him being afraid is an anomaly, but now he's shitting his pants like the past 3 episodes. I'm sorry, if that's me, I've already gunned this thing down. Like, I pulled out the sonic screwdriver, and I've already obliterated this thing. Okay, well, you know what? That was a very good ending. I would say about 80% of the dialogue in this episode was filler. I feel like they could have definitely benefited from a second rewrite and a bunch of reshoots, but overall, was it the worst episode? Not really. I mean, I did like how it ended. I think it went on a little bit too long. But you know what? Hell, I'm a little bit curious of how this series is going to end. I did not say season because there's no way we're getting a season 2. But, yeah, there's not really much to say about that, other than the enormous amount of filler. I don't really know why Ruby is involved in all these things, though. I feel like we maybe should have gotten more breadcrumbs. Yeah, we've never really gotten an answer of what's supposed to be happening here throughout all the episodes. Yes, it's the same woman, but I guess maybe I was wrong. It's not Ruby's mother? Yep, but that's my review of Doctor Who Episode 8, The Legend of Ruby Sunday. Let me know what you guys think about that one.